G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Subnautica with Mags. So continuing on from our last episode, we are in the Cyclops on our final approach to the island, where we're going to do a little bit of exploring and see if we can fully map out the island and work out exactly where we're going to start building a secondary base there. I hope you enjoy. It's actually good to know where all that is, because I'm going to need a lot more of it to make glass. I had a lot of windows I want to put in that thermal plant when I get back to building it. And the water is changing colours, so I have a sneaky... that looks like the orbs from the Grand Reef. So we're actually under the island at this point. We'll come up to the surface. We'll try to. That's the beach. I wonder if I can find that cove that I was looking at that actually might be able to turn into a inland port. I should have brought a beacon with me so I can actually find it. Lithium on the bottom of these. Where is it? Oh, that's a wall. That's more of a wall. I'm looking for light from the surface, but I just can't seem to see anything at the moment. Here. I have a sneaking suspicion this is what I'm after. Oh yeah, this is the spot. Alright, so it doesn't have to be exact. Back it up a little, I think. I'm not entirely sure this is going to work. Only rubbing the paint. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to work. I have to change angles on that, I think, if I'm going to try this. Oh, anyways, I think what I'm going to have to do is beacon this beach. If I want to try and bring the Cyclops up into it as I had planned, I'm going to have to put a beacon on one end of it, beacon on the other end, maybe terraform it slightly to open it up, so I actually have a guidance path to bring it in, and then try and surface directly in line with the pool, because otherwise that's going to keep on happening. Anyways, where the hell... We sink it down for a little bit here. We're going to turn the Cyclops again. That's the beach. Where's the base? Because I want to have a look at the other side of the island. So yeah, it is definitely that way. So I want to go through, continue through in this direction. It's not that I actually don't have a power reading on the Cyclops at the moment. I wonder how much power I've actually used to this point. That, yeah, that's the surface. Right, so we'll start bringing it up. Bring it around, and what do we have on this side of the island? Trees, we have trees. No beach for boarding. The island's a lot bigger than I expected it to be. I really want to get a good look and see if there's anything else floating around on this side of it. People keep telling me in the comment sections that I need to explore the island, so that's, I fully figured what we would actually do, but this is, it's actually significantly larger than I thought it was. quite a problem since I can't seem to get into the center of it. A lot of popping around this island too, I've noticed. A cavern cave thingy there. The popping doesn't bother me so much. The game is still in development and they're still working on stuff like this. I'm sure it'll all be polished up towards the end. The devs have clearly spent a lot of time making this game work at the moment. It's one of those things that, you know, if this was a full release game, it would annoy the hell out of me. But being in early access, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Especially when I can see the work that goes into what they've actually done so far. Well, I'm not having much in the way of luck finding any other way except this beach inn and that underground river, or underground lake. So we're going to swim in from here. No point in pulling the sea moth out, we don't actually need it. I came bloody close to hit the shoreline then. Now that is the only way to travel. Alright, so actually just going to make a quick adjustment here. That should be a little bit better for those who suffer from motion sickness, who were, I had a few complaints from people. Whenever I was on the island, I was twitching my mouse too much, so I've just dropped the sensitivity down. It should make things a bit smoother. So this is the other side. This is the big loop that I spotted from the water out here. Looks like there's a path around the back, but did all the bird sounds just die away? Some kind of orange tree. Hanging fruit. Food 8, water 8. Okay, well there's a food supply here. Cool. I will definitely be in on some of that. Orange mushroom. Do I have my scanner on me? Set that to 5. Nope. I can eat it. That's not a problem, but I can't scan it, which is strange. Forgot that I'm carrying that bloody thing. Should have put that back in the base. Purple vase plant. I should leave the scanner out at all times in case some of these I can actually scan. Nope. I can pick pink mushrooms. I think that would be a bad idea. Vase plant. And all the sound suddenly dies out. I don't like it when games just have the sound suddenly cut out like that. You can climb up here. Just give us a better look around. I can't get any further up, I don't think. This side I can, and maybe hop up here. There's a little cave thingy here. That looks down over an arch. An arch. That looks big enough to bring the Cyclops into. The south side facing the back of the Aurora. Okay, I'll remember that one. Some kind of mushroom thingy up here. Ah, come on. Get back up there. And then, here we go. Purple rattle. I'm not picking anything that I don't know what it does at the moment. It doesn't look like there's anywhere else to get any of these except the island, so I don't want to waste them. I don't know if they will respawn. So leave them where they are for the moment. Well, I'm sort of hoping the fruit on the trees does, if there is, and this place basically has an unlimited supply of food on the surface. We're running out of light here. Bulbo tree. Ah, fine. Nope, can't scan that. It's interesting that they've named them all, but a lot of them you can't scan. I thought they would have been in the codex for scanning. Nighttime approaches. Yeah, as it does. And it looks like half the stuff here glows, so that's alright. That's alright, I got a floodlight, we're all good. And 28% power on it though. Okay, so this is just a path that seems to lead around the island. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. Or at least nowhere that I've found yet. Although this does seem to be leading around to where the back of the Aurora was. I do like these with the glowing edges on the leaves. They look great. Vader bush. That's beacon 1. That's the beach. Keep heading up. We might actually get a good look at that arch and see exactly what it's supposed to be. It was down around this section somewhere. Well, we'll keep going to the top for the moment. Keep following this path up and we'll work it out from there. That looks great. Should have got a screenshot of that when it was over the Aurora. We jump. Another small cave. And path leads around this way and doesn't appear to go anywhere else that I can see. Okay, well, I'm not sure what everyone was going on about with exploring the island. I haven't found much of anything on it at the moment. It is a very cool place. I'm definitely going to build a base here, but there doesn't seem to be much of anything interesting outside of the plants around the back, which is definitely good to know. It means there is a food supply available on the island that I don't have to move in. Still going to build water supplies and drag food up here anyway, fish and so on, build tanks for storage, but trying to make sure there's just nothing that I've missed. I think this island peak up here is the only place on the island I haven't been to yet now. Just a drop. Oh, do I have any titanium on me? No, I don't. Damn it. I need to bring the terraformer up here and actually burrow away all the way to the top so I can build a build an observation deck up here and then actually burrow a tunnel down through the island for a drop shaft back to where I'm going to have the main base. Actually turn the entire island into a base. And being as it's on the surface, it gets best efficiency for solar panels, so I don't have to worry about thermal plants. This moon has a really odd orbit. Considering how it never actually sets, it rolls around the sky. And what the hell is that? Oh, it's a bird. I was thinking, hang on, is that a ship flying around in the background? There's one of those storm effects that I spotted much earlier on in the game. At the moment it's only background stuff, but Be nice if rainstorms and massive thunderstorms started rolling across the surface. That would be excellent. Right, now the fun job. I gotta find my way back down. Oh, and there goes the battery. Alright. For our space. And the sun is coming up anyway, so I'll just wait a second and watch the sunrise, which coming up from over here. Now, I don't know whether or not the Cyclops is radiation shielded. If it is, we'll make a pass via the Aurora on the way back. If I start getting radiation warnings, I'll have to bug out though, and we'll make that my return back to the Aurora, back to the Redgrass base via the Aurora. Actually quite pretty. Alright, so the way down, we can shortcut most of it other than the way up. And if we cut through here, we have a green clear area over this section. So yeah, I don't know. The comment section said that there was something there that I'd find really interesting. Unless they're talking about the fruit plants and stuff, I haven't found anything particularly interesting on this floating island yet. So, let's go and see whether or not we can get a good look at the Aurora, because I know that's what everyone actually wants me to do. But you can't rush these things. Actually, before we do that, just got to quickly check the power. Since I don't get a power display while I'm driving, it's probably a good idea that I actually check how much is in each of the batteries. Power cell 100, 1%, 0%. $100, 100, 100. So I've nearly drained 2 batteries just getting up to this point. So this thing is power hungry. I'm going to have to work out whether or not there's any modules I can get to either reduce power consumption or allow it to recharge on the fly. Alright, let's head towards the Aurora. I'm not going to dive straight away. Get some distance away from the island first, although... yeah, we might as well bring it down. Okay, so we're still over the deep water here, so I've still got 0 sign at the bottom. Oh, hang on a second. I know what's going on here. Solar eclipse. That's really cool. Anyways, let's go back down again. We're in the light yellow, so we shouldn't be too far from the bottom here. So I'm definitely going to have to get mods for this thing to allow it to dive deeper. Getting a hull warning at 100 meters on a sub this size is embarrassing at best. Still no radiation warnings. Health is fine. Much more watchful on that after exploring the wreck the other day. What is that? Oh, just a big chunk of debris. So we're in the middle, just on the deep side of a drop-off here at the moment. So we might actually go down and see what we can see down here. Just don't want to descend too fast. Oh, just we're almost on the bottom. shark just down there, and I'm not sure exactly where we are. What is this point? Sort of reminds me of the Red Grass Plains, but it's got lots of little plateaus inside of it. Lots of fish. There'll be some good gathering over here once the farming stuff comes in. Radiation detected. Yep, there is radiation, and the sea moth, or the damn it! Turn. The Cyclops is not shielded against it, so that's unfortunate. Oh, the next time we'll actually head over there and have a look then. Moving through the creep vine. This is going to be fun. So anyways, ladies and gents, I was a little bit worried in exactly what I was going to do. Actually, we're going to pull this up here for a moment. That's a geothermal vent that I can hear. We're not... The beacon for the escape pod's just over there. We're not right near the one that was near my base, am I? No, the escape pod was right over the top of that one. Unless there's another. Oh yeah, this one's right near the surface. Yeah, this is a completely different one. This is... Whoa. Yeah, this is a different one. Although this might be a good location to build a base for moving in to explore the Aurora. Anyways, the other reason why I got out was... And we'll just keep going until the knife breaks. There we go. I gotta build a new one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. While we're at it, we'll actually just build some... I'll grab some of these. More titanium is always good. I've got a lot of that I'm going to have to use, and I just burnt through 50 units building this submarine. And we'll open up this one, and we'll just toss it all into storage. Now we've got everything we need to build some medkits if we need them, which I will soon. Anyways, let's continue on. So yeah, anyways, I was a little curious on exactly where I was going to go next after the wreck, short of building the Cyclops and going straight over to the Aurora and taking a look around. I know there's some other wrecks around, and I wouldn't mind mapping all of their locations if it was possible. But now I have something else to do as well. I've got to build a base into a second biome. I was actually looking at it rather closely, checking out the kelp forest too. It's possible that I could extend the base from the observation room with the fish tank and actually extend a tunnel straight into the creepvine forest. I can already see the base because of this bug. I'll put in a bug report about this after I finish recording. But as I was saying, anyway, extend from the room that has the fish tank, which is the room just there, and actually build a tunnel directly into the creepvine forest and possibly through it. Which would actually be... Oh, it's actually that one there, so it'll build off in that direction towards the escape pod. Anyways, for the moment, what I have done will have to do. I'm going to complete the extensions over this side as well and put in the second moon pool. The idea is to have two sea moths here at all times. One that will be docked permanently as a fixture of the base, one that is mobile, transferring between the moon pool at the red grass base and, of course, the sea moth, the Cyclops itself. And possibly going to build a third moon pool in the purple biome, or the purple mushroom biome, beneath us. So I have a submersible that's always available inside of the cave network. Anyways, let's jump out of this one here, head back to the base. We'll leave the sea moth docked here, there's no reason to move it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seal up the bulkhead behind us. No particular reason to, I just like doing it. And there she is. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, click like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more, dive smart, dive safe, and I'll catch you all next time.